Hi guys, welcome back to your monthly romance readings. I trust you guys are having a wonderful September and are gearing up for October. I know that we've had lots of planetary movements this month, and there's been a couple of eclipses which have changed us in a sense. They've changed our forward movement, they've changed the way that we view life, and they've also had a bit of a change where our romantic lives are concerned. And that's what this video is going to touch upon. Your romantic relationships, your relationships with self, relationships with others, but all about how you feel when it comes to love, how you feel when it comes to romance, or being intimate with another person. Keep in mind that this reading is a general reading as well, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then perhaps you would like a private reading with me, and in that case you are to check my links or write to me to my address, and I will contact you with an appointment or to set up a reading for you, whichever way you decide that you want it done. I would also like to thank you guys for your continued support of my channel. One way or the other, you guys have been there with me, you have commented, you have shared my videos, some of you are on my patrons page, some of you have supported me by listening to the advertisement on here. I do appreciate it, as I do work very hard in uploading these videos, and the tarots and cards that I try to bring to you are also expensive. Alright guys, without further ado, I love you. Sending lots of love and blessings. Let me get to your monthly romance reading. The general consensus or area that we're going to be looking at, what this reading is going to be about, is the Nine of Cups. This is the general situation that is affecting you for the month of October. A wish coming true, something that you really desire, something that perhaps you thought, it's never going to materialize. I wish this years ago. It's something that I have tried very hard to make manifest in my life, and now, perhaps now, it's going to come true for you guys, okay? The thing that crosses you, or the situation that's crossing this wish from coming true, this desire that you have, is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is lots of competition. Seven of Wands is competing against self, because you would desire one way of life, but then you fight against it somehow. You know, you're too protected, you're too encased in your own desires and in your own actions. Perhaps even the actions of others has kind of curtailed you, or made you think in other aspects or in other directions, which is truly not you, what you desire in life. But the Seven of Wands depicts a person that's constantly battling their dark side, their demons, their desires, what they truly want, and it's hampering your Nine of Cups, your wishes. You really need to let go of some of those demons. You need to let go of negative thinking. You need to let go of negative patterns perhaps in your life, which keeps you bogged down. It keeps you tied down to this battle that you're constantly experiencing in your life. And that's kind of what's holding you back from love, from better relationships with others, from the things that you truly desire in life that you want to manifest. But that constant battle is holding you back, guys, so you really need to let go of this. Now, the foundation of the issue is temptations. It's being attached, again, to negative thinking, to negative patterns in your life. This is the Devil card in the regular tarot deck. Here it's a temptation. So temptations perhaps in the past that led you astray, that led you in other directions, is part of what's holding you back, because of what you experienced by being tempted in life. Perhaps now you're fearful of moving your life forward because you think, you know, what if the same thing happens again? What if I go down the wrong path? What if I make a choice that's not going to agree with me down the road? So being tempted perhaps is something as well that holds you back. You're very fiery in nature. You're someone that has a lot of action. Perhaps that has been dulled in a sense by temptations from the past. So you need to kind of reignite yourself, reignite your passions, reignite your dreams, let go of trying to battle yourself and what you truly desire so much. so that it can actually manifest. Because sometimes we want a certain thing. Let's say we want to manifest a relationship in our lives, and then we're battling against this job. We want to stay here, we want to go there. And by just letting go and letting God and letting things end naturally or change in your life is what is going to pivot you in the right direction. But you're constantly fighting. Oh no, I want to keep this job. No, I want to stay living in this place. No, I think about moving, but I don't want to go through all those motions. I don't. So you're battling yourself. The things that you truly want to manifest, you keep battling against it. And it's like fighting your dark side, fighting your demons. Again, this is also highlighted by this card, the temptations. Perhaps you're desiring a certain type of a person or a certain type of a relationship, but it isn't what resonates with your soul. It isn't what the universe wants to bring to you, hence you block it. You block that energy from coming towards you. So you need to, again, let go and let God. So the things that you do want to manifest are able to manifest, because somehow you're blocking it in some way from being able to manifest in your life. Let's see. Some of the past influences that are leaving your life now are lessons that you have learned. Okay, because the Princess of Coins is a message, perhaps, or new avenues that open up for you of learning, of studies. So lessons that you have learned in the past. Okay, you were very new to relationships, or how to deal with it, or perhaps even how to deal with living by yourself, or not being in a relationship, was something that you had never experienced, and that it was new to you. So you've learned it. There's also things perhaps that were told to you in the past that are now leaving you. These influences are moving away from you. The temptations that once plagued you are no longer there. You've learned from all of these experiences. You've learned from attachments. You've learned from negative energy. You've also learned from negative self-talk. Not seeing yourself for who you truly are. These lessons are all pushing behind you now because you have learned so much from them. Okay. The issues in your mind at this time when it comes to a romantic relationship or a personal relationship is moving, being able to move the relationship forward. That's whether you're in a relationship or not. Being able to move forward in your life towards your desires, towards your dreams. Because even if you are in a relationship, perhaps it's not going in the direction that you want it to go. And you wanted to move in a certain direction, but you have to get past some of these temptations, some of the negative energy, negative attachments from the past in order to be able to move that relationship forward. Here is a person with another, and they're very much in love. And they've worked very, very hard in order to move that relationship forward. Their desires, their dreams, their wishes is what brought them together. And by moving their life forward in a positive direction, they were able to find each other. This is the car in the regular tarot. Here it's depicted as desire. Your desires, your wants, is what's going to finally move your life forward in the right direction. These wishes that you have put out, okay? And not being afraid, not allowing your demons or your negative self-talk to hold you back. By being able to spring forward, you'll be able to bring a significant soulmate into your life, which is the next step, the near future. By moving forward, you bring the love of your life into your life. Now, this is going to be a soulmate that is destined to come into your life at this point in your life, whether you are in a relationship or not. Some of you may be tempted by another soulmate that enters your life because it's the way that the planets have repositioned themselves. Sometimes a soulmate is destined to come into our lives. Now, not all soulmates are meant to stay in our lives. Some of them come in as a friend. Some of them stay there as a lifelong friend. Not always are they romantic relationships. But if you are single and looking, this could be the love of your life. This could be a friend that It starts as a friendship and then turns into a romantic relationship, someone that you can work with, someone that you can stay with for a very long time, because it's something that you have wished for, and you have battled your demons desperately in order to achieve it, and you've waited the allotted time, the time that you were supposed to, and now it's finally coming into your life. So be aware that that is something that can happen. Now, how you perceive love is very warm, very fiery, very impulsive, because you're getting the Queen of Wands. She is someone that can make things happen, someone that's always ready to lighten up someone's life, be very fiery in someone's life. That could bring a lot of love, a lot of excitement, a lot of sexual energy into a relationship. This is how you view yourself. This is how you perceive your life, your love life. You're very warm, very sexual, sensual type of a person. How others view your love life is very conservative, very abundant. You could be like the Empress, full of abundance and life. Others perceive you like this. So if you are in a relationship, you're being perceived as someone that's full of love, and that is storing it, someone that's very abundant, very stable and grounded when it comes to their love life. But if you're single, others are seeing you like that, even if you are in a relationship or not. But they see that you're very grounded when it comes to personal relationships, very grounded to love, where you can love others. You're open about your love life, all right? And in some cases, you could be very closed when it comes to your love life, because the Four of Coins depicts a person that's a miser, someone that stores things. So maybe you're storing your love life, but you're not sharing it enough with others. So others may perceive you like that as well. So it either applies to you or it doesn't, one way or the other. I'm just trying to tell you all the ways that come to me so that you know what's going on. In your hopes and fears, you're getting the Temperance card. Here it's called balance, because that's what Temperance does. It brings balance into your life. So you're going to have to balance your personality with someone that's very different from yourself. So this person that's coming into your life is not going to be like your usual romantic partners if you are single. And if you are in a relationship with someone, your hopes and fears are that you're not going to be able to balance your emotional life, your spiritual life, your physical life with that of your partner. But you can, because here it shows you, even though you're very different from them, you can achieve that balance, but you have to work hard at it. Let go of those demons that hold you back, or that have you go in a negative direction when it comes to your romantic life or your partner. Quit fighting against your partner and try uniting, try balancing yourself with that of your partner, you know, their personalities, the way that they are. Try balancing a bit more. Try to make that relationship a bit more perfect. And if you're single, the person that's coming is going to be a bit different. And your fears are that you're not going to be able to mesh with this person like you would like to. But you can. Because the Angel of Temperance is saying that you will. That one of you will be very emotional, the other one will be very fiery. Fire and water. Those two elements are being shown here. So perhaps for some of you, if you are of a fire sign, you have a water sign that's coming, and vice versa. Or just being able to blend your forward movement with your emotional life, along with your partner. You will be able to do it, you just have to think positive about it. And the possible outcome is the King of Coins. The King of Coins is very abundant, property, home, financial security. So it promises a good relationship if you're able to balance your emotions with that of your partner, if you are in a relationship. And if you're single, if you can overcome your demons and that battle that you have that's internal, there is someone that's coming, that's meant to come into your life at this time, which promises a very abundant relationship, long-lasting relationship with a kind person that's very grounded and special, someone that you have waited for a very long time to meet. Now, the planets that will be affecting you is Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. So for some of you, you've been restricted from having a healthy relationship in one way or another, because Saturn is challenging you depending on what house it is in your sign. So keep moving forward. Saturn is like a father that comes and rules over their children, and it restricts the thing that you most want in life. It makes you work hard for it. So for the month of October, you're going to feel a bit restricted in the things that you're wanting to manifest in your relationship, but keep moving forward, because it will then gift you when it sees that you have learned your lesson. The house it will be affecting is the 11th house, the house of friendships, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So this is the house that's going to be affected for the month of October. It'll be your house of relationships, friends, of good luck, of wishes that you've put out there. See that guiding light? That's your wish coming true. So even though Saturn will be feeling like it's restricting you, it's going to bring you something because of your hard work, because of being persistent and fighting those demons and not allowing temptation to rule over you and go off the deep end because you're tired of waiting, or you're tired because the relationship isn't working out, doesn't seem like it's meshing. It will. Hang in there. And the zodiac sign that may appear for some of you would be Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, I can't pronounce that, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So with this new person that is either coming in, could be a Gemini, could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It's also going to be a person that you'll be able to communicate freely with, someone that will seem like they like the same things you like they're going to mesh with you perfectly. So don't worry about this new person that's coming in. You will know who they are because of these things that will seem like, wow, I feel like I've known you forever. We can talk about everything and anything. So by blending your emotions better with your partner, if you are in a relationship, communication is being highlighted as a way to be able to overcome some of your differences, or some of the arguments if you're having arguments, or if you're feeling like you're being tempted by another. By communicating with your partner, it will help. For those of you that are single, watch out for the air signs, that they could become very prominent in your life this month. Also, communication with others is going to become very prominent. The Gemini is also represented by the card of the Lovers, which is here as well. So I would have to say that for some of you, you are going to meet a soulmate that you're immediately going to recognize as someone you've either seen in a dream. You feel like you've been with this person forever, even though you're looking at this person going, oh my God, I've never met this person, but I feel so drawn to them, because it's going to be significant. You're being asked to wait. If you're going to make a major change, or you met someone and you're really intrigued by them, slow down. Because this person may be highly, highly intelligent, and through communication is how you will be able to grab this soul and just, stay with them forever. Because some of them are extremely intelligent and they may try to steer you in one direction. You need to wait. You need to feel things out. Waiting is a better option than just moving too quickly, because sometimes you'll lose a soulmate if you move too quickly. Because some of them are like conquistadors, and they want to be able to, snatch that soul very quickly, and then it ruins the relationship. Because some of them like the chase and waiting and making it hard to get. So be aware of that. Also, for some of you, the god of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. So either a negative pattern, a negative thought pattern, a negative actions that you do, things that you may be addicted to, like overeating would be something that I tend to do now that I didn't do before. So lots of things that don't serve you. It could be a job, it could be a place, it could be a person. Things that are going to be taken away from you in one sense or another, or that you're going to replace with something positive in your life, is about to happen. So keep thinking positively. Magic mirrors. These are cards that don't have any interpretation. They're only interpreted by intuition. And here we have a lotus. Lotus grows in very dark, murky waters. So out of the darkness of your own soul, out of battling your own demons, was shown here to me very, very clearly, you're going to emerge as a beautiful flower. Others are going to see the transformation within you and wonder, wow, what did they do in order to achieve this beautiful relationship? Just keep moving forward, because others will soon become inspired by your loveliness, by how you've changed, by how you're glowing, by how beautiful you have become out of the darkness that you have had to transgress, which has been difficult, I'm sure. The cards from the Romance Angels, whether you're in a relationship or not, this reading pertains to you. You can take things from it, I am sure of it now. Playfulness is going to become very important to you for the month of October. So if you are single and you meet someone, be sure to be yourself. Don't try to be someone that you're not, because who you are is what attracted that person to you, because it's on an energy level. It's something that is not seen, is felt. So be sure that you are yourself and you become playful with this new person. If you are in a relationship, please do the same. Remember who you truly are and become playful with your partner. Do some of the things that you did when you were younger. Go out, do things that are fun and loving, so that your partner knows, oh my God, they love me and I love them so. And if you're single, bring that energy back into your life so that you're able to attract that partner that very soon will step into your life. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Don't have wishy-washy thoughts where one day you're saying, oh, I wish I had my soulmate, and then the next day you're like, oh, you know what, I'm comfortable, I don't need anyone in my life at the moment. So you're sending these conflicting thoughts out into the universe, and it's not going to work for you. Ultimately, we all need to have a partner, because it's how we mirror back and forth what we need to work on in life. So if it doesn't come from a romantic partner, it's going to come from a friend. And then some of those friends could be at work or what have you, and you're mirroring what you need to work on through them, and it's more difficult. So don't be so wishy-washy, and always know that we should be in partners. That's the way that we're supposed to be. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I love you. It was extra special, wasn't it? I kind of liked the way it went. So please comment below and let me know if you like the cards that I used. I used the Lover's Path Tarot for the Tarot. And the new cards that I used are the Astrology reading cards, which I've had them for a while and I hadn't used them in a reading yet. And you know I always use the Angel Gods and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno, and then the Romance Angels, which are a permanent deck that I always use on romance readings, and then the Magic Mirrors. I don't have the box here, but this is what the back of the card looks like. Magic Mirrors. These are intuitive cards. Alright guys, bye for now. Love you. Talk to you again next month, and stay tuned for the Zodiac readings. They'll be up next. Bye for now.